Welcome to the Brick Balancing Challenge. I'm back at the construction site where I did the brick domino effect in the road over there, and it dawned on me afterwards, now that I've befriended some construction workers, in fact bonded over unusual ways to lay bricks, I should come back and, I've now got access to all this construction material. And so I explained the Brick Balancing Challenge to them, and they said I can have a go with their bricks. Right, so this is the Brick Balancing Challenge. If you put a brick on an edge, the center of mass of the brick is roughly in the middle, which means you should be able to bring the brick all the way out to, that's it right there. Okay, so that is right on its center of mass, is right on the edge there. Just for safety reasons, I'm going to bring it back a tad. So there we are. So that's, you can get 50% of the brick sticking out over the edge. Can we do better? So brick number 2. So if I back up the brick number 2 can balance on brick number 1, and it can come out to 50%. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's it balancing right on the edge there. Now you can see already that brick number 2 is further out than 50%, because that's 50% to there, and then we've already got this bit of overhang. So let's actually see, how far can we bring that overhang? That's probably it. There. There. Okay, so now the joint 2 brick combo is just balancing on the original edge, and the second brick is just balancing on the edge of the first brick. And so look at that, you can see we've got a decent amount of the brick hanging over the edge. So the challenge is, can you continue this pattern until you have a brick with over 100% overhang? So is there a brick which is completely off from the original edge? I'm going to try this. There'll be some kind of video montage. You can use that time to decide in your own mind, do you think it's possible for me to do this? I mean, not possible in terms of my physical constraints, possible mathematically speaking, but okay, let's have a go, let's have a go. All right, there's 3. Okay, is that overhang? What do you... Oh. Just to be certain, let's do 6. Okay, I've gone straight for 7. I'm hoping I can do it in 6. The edge on these concrete blocks isn't very even, so I'm going to kind of use this bottom brick as my official edge, and then I'll see if I can get the 6 above it to overhang. Okay, here we go. First one. It's just two. They look like, they almost feel like weightless. There's 2 wobbly bricks. All right. I feel like this one could come a tad more. That's so close to falling. Is that good enough? Are we going to accept that? I could convince myself that is already fully overhung, but why waste a perfectly good degree of brick freedom? Here we go. Falling. Okay, there it is. I am convinced I've done it. This top one is definitely completely off the edge of this bottom surface there. So just by sliding them out, I've managed to get a completely suspended brick. Look at it, it's hovering in midair. Well, it's on a lot of other bricks, but you get the idea. And I feel like I've not been optimal. Like that gap there is a bit small, but the surface of the bricks is far from ideal, and they don't sit very flush sometimes. And it's crazy looking at it actually, because you can see all the gaps where each one is just ready to fall off the one below it. Your challenge now is, well, it's not to make one of these. If you are going to do it, please be extremely careful. And to be honest, you can make this with objects with far less mass than actual building bricks. The real challenge though is, in theory, what's the limit? What is the theoretical maximum distance this could come out? If I kept going and these were perfect, ideal bricks, could I get a brick's gap between the top one and the original edge? Like, could I have a brick and then this one is out over here? Could I get 3 bricks out? Is there an upper bound on how far this can go? If you know the answer, by the way, no spoilers. So if you want to put something in the comments, which is a bit of a spoiler, I don't mind if you do calculations or results for, you would need this many bricks in theory to get to 2, should it be possible, or 3, or so on. I don't want anyone ruining what the actual upper bound is. I want people to be able to try and work that out. It's kind of fun. And see if you can discover it for yourself. If you really want to, I'm sure you can look on Google and find the actual solution to this. So there you are, that is the brick balancing challenge. Do try and work it out in theory. I am now gonna try, because I left this brick flush with the bottom, I'm gonna see if I can drag it out a little bit, because I mean, why, you know, I'm nothing if not a completer, so I'll see if I can get, probably have to hold these steady. Drag that out. Oh, that's a much, the bricks slide over themselves a lot easier than the concrete block. Okay, that's out a bit. Realign that. This barely moves. Whoa. Okay. I think that's, look at it. Yeah, oh no! It's okay, I'll pay for those.